Does horse sweat make you hungry? Grab your pepper shaker and give it a sniff. Odds are, it either smells like nothing or 3-methylindole and 4-methylphenol. Yes, those are big words that make me feel uncomfortable. They're also volatile oils responsible for the odor of horse sweat, pig manure, and improperly handled pre-ground pepper. When peppercorns are ground fresh, they release pleasant aromas with hints of citrus, cedar, and fine wine. But those fresh aromas dissipate quickly, and by the time you're shaking pre-ground pepper, they're long gone, replaced by Miss Piggy and sweaty Mr. Ed. So, why do we use clearly inferior pre-ground pepper? Because we've got a crank problem. I'm Cleve, founder of MÄNN Kitchen, and I can count. The average pepper mill takes over 70 cranks to produce a single tablespoon of pepper, and the best pepper mills aren't much better. In his masterclass, Gordon Ramsay cranked his pepper mill 44 times for a single dish. Iron Chef Michael Simon cranked his mill 67 times to make Papsalushki. Want to use fresh ground pepper on a brisket this weekend? Start cranking now, because it'll take 373 cranks to get enough pepper from an ordinary mill. It's no wonder people settle for pre-ground pepper. That's enough cranking to spur innocent cooks straight into Seabiscuit's post-race embrace. Thankfully, these problems have a cure. The MÄNNKITCHEN Pepper Cannon puts out 2 to 10 times the amount of ordinary pepper mills, giving you fresh pepper fast. Does that mean you use 10 times more pepper? No, silly. It means you get the exact amount of pepper you want 10 times faster. You want to pepper your steak in 70 cranks or 7? You want to pepper your eggs with 5 cranks or half a crank? You want to pepper your children with... Don't pepper your children. The Pepper Cannon doesn't just save you time and effort. It also produces finer pepper, more consistent grinds, and a coarse setting that puts out so much pepper it's probably illegal in Britain. I'll still ship it to you, but exercise caution, because these go to 11. We didn't set out to produce just another cheap pepper mill. If you love carpal tunnel, you can grab a run-of-the-mill mill for less than $50. We reinvented the pepper mill from the ground up and created what we believe is the finest pepper mill money can buy. Don't believe me? How about a celebrity endorsement?
I think my favorite celebrity right now would have to be Tom Hanks. He seems wholesome. But yeah, this pepper cannon, it's awesome.
That's Terry, and you can trust him because he's Canadian. The pepper cannon is precision milled from a solid bar of aerospace-grade aluminum. We use recycled aluminum because we're green, and we'll make every other pepper mill green with envy when they see the pepper cannon's oversized drive shaft and big ball-bearing stabilized burrs. It's a pepper milling machine that outmills every mill on the market in every meaningful metric by a massive margin. Speaking of massive margins, those arm-length pepper mills at fancy restaurants that they never let me hold myself can cost over $1,200, and they're just a longer stick of wood with the same basic machinery as ordinary mills. The pepper cannon outperforms the most expensive mills and costs less than one meal at that restaurant where they grind your pepper for you and you leave hungry. The costs for engineering, raw materials, and the skilled craftspeople to build the world's best pepper mill are significant. That's why we need your help. If we reach our goal, your pledge will fund the first factory run of pepper cannons. In return, you'll get 25% off the pepper cannon with free shipping anywhere in the US. Our campaign last year for the MÄNN Kitchen Chef Knife exceeded its funding goal, shipped on time, and is currently receiving rave reviews on mannkitchen.com and Amazon. This year, let's make the world less cranky together. If you eat food or know someone with a mouth, ditch the stink shaker and the cranky old mill and get a pepper cannon. More pepper, less cranky. Get yours now. Does that mean you use 10 times more pepper? No, silly. It means you get the exact amount of pepper you want 10 times faster. What a freaking mess. I really hope that only takes one take. No, silly. If you eat food or know someone with a mouth, ditch the stink shaker and the cranky old mill and get a pepper cannon. Less pepper. If you eat food or know someone with a mouth, ditch the stink shaker and the cranky old mill and get a pepper cannon. More cranking. Dang nabbit. I think we can all agree that's too much crank. Thankfully, there's a problem. Thankfully, there's a problem. Thankfully, these problems have a cure. Get yours now. I still have pepper in my teeth. Less pepper, more cranky. Less cranking, more pepper. Get yours now.